You know, Tristana, Azir into the composition. There is a bit of free flow this time. There's a bit more, what would you say, diversity coming into the comp? Like, what am I hitting at here?
I think there's just a huge...
Right now, he's in a good spot with Razork needing to move top, with Jun closely behind.
Luon here, or Jun here, and the fact you've got
the army.
Oh, he went forward.
He did. He's trying to maybe clear the way, but into the ulti. Razork predicts a slice and dice back. That was clean.
You dash upwards because that's the way Oscarinin is going to run if he wants to disengage, and you can run him down a long way. But the three-man squad is there. They capitalize. Razork lands the Sejuani ulti like he's been doing all weekend long.
Yeah.
And they punish Irrelevant.
Nisqy coming in here. He's got flashed on top. I'm not sure what he's hoping to achieve. Maybe with Isma, if we get that question answered, all in, the Cougar pounces. Luon comes in as well. There's a flash received as Isma gets the smite, gets Oscarinin, and he ain't stopping. I've been criticizing this jungler, but he's playing Nidalee like he's Canyon possessed. Humanoid running for his life. SK now with Nisqy at half HP can run down Humanoid as well. He'll stand on top of the blast cone, he gets out, but Isma moves up. He's going to help with demolition. Just like that, Oscar has to stand here and watch his turret go down.
So Taliyah 4 grubs to 2 as the sweep goes in.
The full all on in, the dominance is there, leap strike out, but the slice and dice follows suit. It's a good counter strike to buy him time, but enough damage there with range indeed. Irrelevant finds the kill and now finds some extra damage. Now moving with 4 grubs on an inner turret top.
Yeah, it's a grub diff, but on the other side, you're going to get the dragon as well. But regardless, the damage up top side is not going to match the damage down bot side. You're going to get tier 2 up top versus the tier 1 down bot. The gold diff is huge.
You guys
move from Jun. I don't know if you want to try and overextend for this. You can see where Rahel is, but Humanoid in position as well.
It's a sandwich, and I'm not talking about one of the toasties that I make exceptionally well. The knockback is there, and a good seismic shove. Nisqy has to flash away, but under turret Razork has taken a bit of a chunk. Half HP as Jun, also at the same health bar. She gets a revenue share, maybe worth it, I don't know. Look, at least for Fnatic, as they pay homage to their old teams, they're going to pay homage to how much they want to close in on SK here in the series. It's a good interrupt, but Luon might be isolated because there's no turret there, and Nisqy gets flashed on. Oscarinin dodges the wall and just starts walloping. Nisqy in a lot of trouble. He gets help from his support in the end, and Oscar will not drop down. You can see it's a turret trade, but Fnatic are not stopping. Isma's pouncing away. Razork can tank it through, and even Jun will not care in the end as Rahel has to optimize for the turrets because it went so badly for SK down bot.
It's a nice play down bot side from Fnatic with a TP flank on the bot side. It's extended.
It's not an Oscar might be dead here. Is it an execute?
It's an execute.
I think, yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's enough time, so that's not too bad. It just depends on what happens towards mid because the ulti comes through. Rahel gets dove back in on. Humanoid gets a kill, double TP from SK. We knew these teams were bloody, and they don't disappoint. Irrelevant comes in to claw back some gold over to SK, and chasing down Noah without an ulti seems a bit too hard, especially without the flash available as Jun comes towards mid, but SK off that TP might be able to regain control over mid.
And the thing is, we keep getting fights back to back to back to back because there's
to try and take us to a game number 3, but Fnatic looks like they don't want to let him.
Fnatic in a decent position. Jun off on the flank, has the ult available. So trying to see if he can get onto it. He hasn't been spotted, there's no vision for SK.
No flash, but no problem. Quickness, knock up, and there's a knock through. Oscarinin now rolling in, but he's not part of the story. Nisqy's ult only separates Razork as Noah is just autoing the dragon, but in the meanwhile, Rahel's trying to carry. Irrelevant now joins in, and you're hoping a Renekton can bring the fight back, but it's too late. Razork will drop one down. That's great, but as he runs for his life, Fnatic have taken the 3rd dragon, they've taken the fight, and SK out of all sorts there, being split apart.
Yeah, Fnatic pull the trigger as they run down Irrelevant here. I was looking at Humanoid potentially. I think he should be out here potentially as the move speed from Black Cleaver.
No.
Oh wait, no, he's on the other side of the map.
Big shutdown as well, going over to Noah.
But as I was saying, I was looking at Humanoid.
You always have Razork who's in great position. Jun can engage at any time and might be doing so right now.
Setups have been good. Weaver's Claw going to fly through as well. Razork nails the ulti, but onto Irrelevant won't mean too much as Luon goes into his epic cow phase, and Fnatic just trying to whittle him down. For the meantime, the poke is good, but here's the response play. Irrelevant is taking on the world in front of everyone. His dominance helps out, but the heal's not enough. Noah survives as he all in onto Oscarinin will mean nothing as well. He flashes, he bonks, and he doubles up. Now for Nisqy, he flashes too, but as he jumps away, I mean, SK are hobbling in this game too.
Irrelevant tries to save the play. A beautiful engage from Fnatic from Razork landing and starting it off with Jun as well running at him. Irrelevant tries to save it with the dominance and going in and queuing. He lives a long time, but in the end, Rahel doesn't have the damage to take down Oscar, a Fnatic pivot play into a Baron.
Fnatic are just way. We were criticizing Razork for overextending on the Sejuani, not working with Humanoid on this Taliyah. This time around it's been great, and Oscarinin might have found Nisqy, and here comes the Sejuani.
He's not having a day of it, is he? I mean, Razork gonna fly on top. Oscar's just gonna get a free counter-strike, and it's the wrong game, but the right way to play it.
Yeah, SK are trying to salvage it. They're TPing in from behind.
Trying for Noah. Rahel flashes on top. They are desperate here, SK, as the ulti at least slows down in the AoE. Jun is behind. Quickness comes through. They're going to take a mismatch fight until Humanoid flies on in. He just deletes Rahel, and Fnatic now get to play a front to back. This crocodile is going back to the zoo. Noah's cleaning house. And man, we have this big discussion over Rahel and Luon, but Noah and Jun were here first.
I think it's crocodile done. There is no D in this one. Fnatic are absolutely tearing through.
Really to take it every day of the week.
That was one of the plays of all time.
Yeah, that was great. Let's do it again. I mean, Elder's coming up in 5 minutes. Let's wait for that. I love Elder flips as SK in the choke and trying to find Fnatic with the ult from Razork slows it down. I think this could be terrible. Oscarinin on a flank. He's got Counter-Strike. The Nisqy ult comes out, but Fnatic will do it better here. A seismic shove back. Noah's now joined in. Remember, SK had numbers there. They're running forward, and they are feeling the Warriors' bloodlust like it's Season 10. Rahel runs back with nowhere to go, and Fnatic have showed up massive in the second round of summer playoffs.
We asked if SK would show up in playoffs. That they may have found the 2-0 to push them to our upper bracket semi-finals.
Fnatic, they cover off the only play that SK have, which is to send a bunch of numbers down bot side, try and make a pick, because at this point, Oscarinin's raid boss, they need all 5. And now Fnatic looking to end this game.
It's just crazy. This series doesn't look close. There's been some moments, sure, in this game, in the early game. It was competitive from SK, but it has just felt like it's Fnatic's world. Medic would say, I feel like we're living in it. Dagda already told you they'd move to the BO5s. And it's funny because BDS G2 would pick the winner of...
Try and save their own base.
It's a defense from SK. Remember, they're not out. They'll go into the lower bracket, but for Fnatic, a clean 2-0 on the cards. All it takes is a final push. Triple inhibitor down. Oscarinin dealing with bot, and the dive from Jun underneath turret. The flip back, irrelevant. Meant to be one of the tankiest units in the game for SK, but no longer. Noah flies through, and they're picking apart the pieces. SK are distraught. They're sent back, but Fnatic have got a date with their destiny. Yeah, they're already in season finals, we know, but they want to go further. The road to the championship. Fnatic is calling you.
And this is what happens when Fnatic have confidence. Humanoid, Noah, they put the team on their backs alongside Razork with those engages on Sejuani, and it's beautiful to see.
Yeah, Fnatic were absolutely incredible in this game. The fact that they're able to consistently find these moments to outplay SK on the map, find those number advantages. SK just never stood a chance, and we never got a chance to see that individual performance.